It is, Katie, and that's why Republicans mounted a full-throated defense of Governor Palin today, trying to stir up sympathy for the embattled VP pick in advance of her high-stakes speech. As Palin prepared to go before the American people, female GOP leaders made it clear she would not be standing alone.
I am outraged. I am insulted. I am offended.
They called her critics out as sexists.
Many people have demeaned and belittled her experience, and as women, we all know how frequently that happens.
The challenge for Palin tonight, to make a mark on the 60% of Americans who say they still don't know enough about her to form an opinion. Campaign officials tell CBS News her speech was still being fine-tuned today, that it will focus on the Alaska governor's experience as an executive, highlight her expertise on oil and energy issues, and cast her as an agent of reform. Her reformer credentials have been complicated by new reports about her time as mayor of Wasilla, Alaska. She repeatedly won pork barrel projects that McCain singled out as objectionable. It's one of his pet issues.
That's how we end up budgeting hundreds of millions of dollars for bridges to nowhere.
But today, McCain was all smiles when he arrived in St. Paul. He was greeted by the Palins and 18-year-old Levi Johnston, the boyfriend of 17-year-old Bristol Palin and father of her unborn child.
The message that they want about Barack Obama and about John McCain has been overwhelmed or drowned by soap operas and hurricanes. And they need to get it back on track with a very strong speech from Palin that reasserts these credentials as a reformer, that they're not typical Republicans.
That's a tall order for just one speech.
Yeah, no, it's very difficult.
Campaign manager Rick Davis told the Washington Post the first draft of the speech had to be thrown out.
The speechwriters were embarked upon a very masculine speech for the future vice presidential candidate that doesn't really match the needs and wants of our current nominee.
And he created a stir with this take on the race.
This election is not about issues. This election is about a composite view of what people take away from these candidates.
Obama seized on those remarks today.
No, I guess I don't blame him. Because if you don't have any issues to run on, I guess you want it to be all about personality.
Stung by the scrutiny of Palin's private life, the GOP says it plans to amp up attacks on Obama's questionable associations. They want to turn the tables, Katie, and fast.
All right, Nancy Ford is here at the convention. Nancy, thanks.